Ed Jordan was born in Germany and adopted by a soldier and his wife stationed there during World War II. Decades later, he answered the call to serve the country that he felt so privileged to be a citizen of. This is his story.
I was brought to the United States, the VA, the USS United States steamliner, to Ellis Island in New York, and was naturalized in New York as a U.S. citizen in 1952.
By the time Ed Jordan finished high school, the country he was brought to as a toddler was in the thick of the Vietnam War.
I was 17 years old at that time. I felt so honored to have become a citizen of the United States, and I wanted to do my part of being a citizen, in thanks for the great privilege of being a citizen of the United States.
Jordan worked his way through logistics, communications, and avionics, becoming a first sergeant of several different units.
Vietnam, I'd rather just leave left alone. I'm not real proud of the things that I saw and participated in. But at the same time, when I went there, I was ordered to go, and so I went straight from Germany to Vietnam, and it was kind of like another chaos of war. In the fog of war. It's pretty bad.
He got out briefly after his first tour, but couldn't find a job. So he re-enlisted.
And ended up on the White House lawn, basically fighting against our own citizens because of the riots, which is a horrible feeling. I feel so bad for the soldiers that are doing that now against our citizens.
Then he went back to Vietnam for a second tour.
It's horrifying to me. It brings back the horrible memories of the 3 years back then, which that's the only thing I regret about going in the Army was the 2 years of combat, and that what I feel was in combat, of course, but it was still chaos and people against people back then. And I feel some of the same similarities now.
Jordan spent 26.5 years in the Army, at times stationed in places like Korea and Camp David, eventually moving to Carter County in 2015.
On the way to church, on the way anywhere, we'd see trash all about. And we thought, well, where'd this all come from? And it continued on that spring of 15. And finally, one hot July day, we were on the way to church, and I was griping about the trash, and my wife looked at me and says, she said, I'm tired of you griping about this. Do something about it.
And that's how Keep Carter County Beautiful was born.
We pick up trash. Everybody thinks that's all we do, but we do much more. We're involved in the schools. We're involved in education of people, of kids. We have introduced to the school system growing up, the book Growing Up Wild. We also do beautification programs, awareness programs, recycle programs.
Jordan's time in the Army has a big role in its success.
The leadership that I had in the service that taught me to facilitate and not to become a dictator and dictate everything, but to facilitate and work with people.
Keep Carter County Beautiful hosts cleanups and beautification events throughout the year. You can find out when on their website. The link to that is on WJHL.com.